Big round of applause for Jackson Heights own DJ Jones. Everyone knows.
Check, check. That works.
Is it loud enough?
Going live. Barbershop Talk Show. Bringing on the spring bling. Welcome everybody to another great, glorious Monday. I didn't go live last week just because I wanted to check out and see how asking questions and reading them off my phone while Berto did it was going to help, and it actually did. So we appreciate our first callers that called in. It made us feel like a real radio show. And today we got a special guest, Little Gia Marie. Say hi, Gia Marie. She's here to help Berto. What's up, Berto?
What's good?
So, guys, we're going to be talking about a few things, wrapping it up. Last week, the questions. We postponed the questions just because we don't want too much going on, and we wanted to talk about some sports coming up. We wanted to talk about the Rockies opening day, how it affects things in the barbershop, and new clippers, new trimmers that I think they've been out for a while, but they're starting to have more of an impact. Strong motor. I think it's an lithium-ion battery, what they've been using in a lot of the new clippers that are coming out. So,
What up, Ryan?
what's up, everybody? What's up, Ryan? Cousin Ryan, Damien. I'll see you at 4:30, brother. Alicia, how you doing? Are we on there yet?
Anytime when you're ready.
Yeah, we're ready. I just do like a little introduce.
Okay. Ready?
Ground out. I grounded out.
You
Today's
go.
what we on?
Mic check, mic check.
Hello, welcome to another day, another Monday, I should say, on the Barbershop Talk. Me and my co-host Berto the Barber. Say what's up, Berto.
What up, what up?
And today is the what?
Third.
The 3rd?
I think.
Let me check the watch. Monday, April 4th or 3rd. You guys just told me. Coming up on the spring. It's nice out there, guys. I don't know what you're doing today. Monday, you guys either starting work or you're finishing spring break with what school, depending on what school your kids go to.
Yeah, a lot of kids are on spring break this week. I think last day for some.
Some spring break and going back to school. And start of our Colorado Rockies opening day. And this is actually the opening day before Friday. And they're in Milwaukee today. And
The Nationals?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty rainy out there today. What do you say about the Rocky? Pretty excited about the season, Berto?
I'm always excited about Rockies baseball, man. I like baseball in general.
Oh yeah, and you guys should look for the family deals. I always do through the season. You know, sometimes they get good, sometimes not. But for family, for the pricing and stuff, you guys could get a good deal and take the family out to the Rockies game.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, if they get good, you know the prices are gonna shot up. So. You know, they are actually coming out pretty good, wouldn't you say, this year? Or
we
would
got a
you
good
say?
nice little bullpen rotation.
That's
Got some
that,
hitters. I think we're gonna be all right.
and I think that's a big thing is getting that pitching. And then for all your girls, Cargo Gonzalez, right? Right, Berto.
I guess.
And yeah, thank you guys for part. I'm just saying, like, fuck. I heard that shit a lot. And I appreciate this. You guys calling in for our questions of the day. We're going to be having a lot more of those because it gets everybody involved. Is questions and answers, and there's no right or wrong answer, right, Berto?
Nah, there isn't.
Especially when it comes to being your favorite something or your, you know what I mean. What was last week? What was our last week? Technology, right?
Technology.
And there was people talking about it, even calling in. It was so cool. It was bringing up things from the past and people using 8-track and.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, that was awesome, man.
Yo, what up, Josh?
Tape decks.
Michael David, what up? We still need to get you on here, Michael David. Yeah, that was pretty fun, and we always try to keep on the same type of topics when it comes to barbershop talk. You know, like bringing in sports, bringing in something that's gonna make people talk, and something that all of us know about, I guess, day to day, right?
Yeah.
And bringing up the technology, me and Bertho were talking about, because we always like try to have a little thesis of what's going to go on the show today, and or every day or every Monday. And talk show, I mean, technology. I say talk show. In the barber industry, we've seen an upgrade or even an improvement of the clippers and what's coming out. And I just bought it's called the Pro Line Slim, and then they have the Pro Line, what is it, the Lee?
Yeah, Pro Ally. Just stands for
Ally.
lithium ion battery.
Yeah, there you go. And you guys should really check this out, man. I mean, for the weighted what it is, and honestly, I get on Instagram, and that's why I see a lot of good barbers use it. And then for the technology that's coming out, man, I won't be surprised if I don't see all clippers and everybody using no, I mean battery, right?
Yeah.
What do you use it? I mean, I seen you order one. It's a detailer. It has a barber pole on it. It's pretty nice.
It
What
was
is it?
actually that one, but it wasn't adjustable. So I took it back. That's what I ended up getting, the cordless detailer.
The cordless detailer.
Yeah.
And you didn't like which one?
The one that you have.
The Slimline Pro.
Yeah, but it was the special edition, so that's
I
why I
had
had the
the-
barber pole on it. But it wasn't adjustable. It wasn't. You couldn't zero gap it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't come off.
Yeah, at all. It just had a whole different head on it.
Oh, that's pretty.
So
fair.
yeah, that's why I didn't like. That's why I took that back and got the cordless detailer.
That's
'Cause I
dope.
did want a cordless. Trimmer, because we all use that magic clip now. So
Yeah, the Magic Clip's awesome. And then, like I said, guys, I'm using the technology. The question we had last week was technology and how does it impact your life? And I felt like it was important for us to, as barbers, to tell you how it's impacted our barber day-to-day life, and because it's Barbershop Talk Show, and the batteries, the things that come out, the blades that come out on these things are just ridiculous. And maybe I got the updated version because mine runs really smooth. It's a little black one, and I seen the lithium ion.
yeah,
It's a newer version of the one I got. And I hearing like the guys on Instagram talk about it, and even the Andes people that have their shows and they show how it's working. And I don't think that trimmer is for like balding or anything else.
Yeah.
Lineups, the parts and designs, something that's real detailed. But the battery, I mean the strength of it is unreal, guys. So I mean, even you lady barbers out there, SWC, even all you guys, like if you guys are looking for different trimmers, it's a nice one to get. It's light, it does what it's supposed to, and there's no cord. And you know what? I don't know if you experienced this with the Magic Clip, but having no cord actually adds a little bit to the barber experience, I guess, because you don't feel like you have to stay in that one spot, right?
Yeah, you can actually move around. Like I
Talk,
over
look
kid
at 'em.
cuts. Yeah, kids that sit on the parent's lap.
Yeah,
You can keep them looking at the TV, and you can walk around them.
or their iPad
Yeah,
or whatever.
whatever they have.
So, guys, these are, I mean, the technology from
It's coming up, that's for sure.
and I forgot to go get it. I'd show it to you guys. It's pretty small, but if you feel it, it's weighted. It has, because if you did not do that, it's so light, I think you mess up. But speaking of the kids when they were sitting on the lap, is what I seen was when I press, sometimes if it's wet hair, it won't get it unless you like push it to the side and you have trouble. Have you ever had trouble with the trimmer? You're like, come on, trimmer.
Yeah, like,
that trimmer, what would you say, go? You like.
No, yeah, sometimes it doesn't
Frustrates the shit out of you, right?
Yeah.
You're like, come on, dang, and like you're sweating. This person's waiting for you. The kid's crying.
Sweating, getting all hot.
Yeah. So I mean,
Bro.
to experience that clipper, I had a little kid. I hit it one time, went across, and it was so smooth and so like I did it in one time, and he was actually moving a little bit. So that was a little tough. But those clippers are something that I think technology in the barber industry is something that you guys should look into. Because even like if you're doing house calls for grandpa or whoever, if you still do,
Oh yeah.
take your little cordless Magic Clip and your little Slimline Pro with some scissors,
Yeah, you're good. Yeah,
Yeah.
Just take a couple guards, clip over comb. Yep.
and you're good, guys. I mean, even I know the pricing I found it at was pretty legit. I mean, it's equal to or even less than some of these nice, even the blacked out trimmer that's actually doing big waves. That blackout one, what is it? The Andes
Yeah.
blackout.
Oh, that's sitting in Chris's drawer.
I know, right?
That's
That's a nice clipper.
It looks good.
I've never had an opportunity to use it, but I mean, And then, what up?
That's funny. Just sitting in there, like, what the hell are you doing?
Well, some people, I was gonna say, is they forget or they get intimidated by certain clips. But I think if you mess with them, look at them, oil them right, you know
So
what I
what are,
mean?
like your top trimmers that you would use?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, like I'm saying, like now that I'm talking about this one, I would say the one I really like, and I think you've used it and you got in your kit, is the Style Liner. The black one that has the good moment.
It's the Style Liner 2.
Yeah, the Style Liner 2.
Right?
My bad. The Style Liner 2, it's the black one with the T-edge. It's kind of a medium blade, but I mean, it comes out the box ready to line up, strong enough to get balded. So if like you're starting a ball fade, I mean, they're your go-to. In the barber battles when I use those with, because I was scared which ones to take or if I wanted to use 5. But I would say the Style Liner 2. And probably now, like I just had them for a week and a half, 2 weeks, is the Slimline Pro. And I mean, I think just because of the way, I mean, that design I did with Cleveland Cavalier on the backside.
Yeah.
I mean, for his head and how smashed it was, for the blade to go in there, I mean, I had to put it on the side so it fit. That's what helped me is those slim lines, you know. What about you? That's a good question.
I like using the Wall Heroes just because they're small, compact.
Oh, yeah. I used to use those.
Those are my go-tos right now. I use the cordless detailers for kids. They don't bite, you know, they're not too sharp. And then I have the corded detailers. Those are my hitters. I use those for everything. You know, they're good for, you know, any type of hair, thin, thick. They just seem to get very close.
Yeah.
I do have the Style Liner 2s. They're a little sharp right now. So I need to, you know, tone them back a
Check
little
them out. And
yeah, they're pretty sharp.
well, I've noticed too, if you oil them and you're trying to like zero gap them, and if you don't have the tool like I was, you could barely move and that oil makes it slip. And when you tighten it, you put on there, man, I did all that
you
work.
don't want to put it on there dry because then, you know, getting oil in there is a little rough too. So,
Very true.
But yeah, I would like to get that Pro Ally. You know, I like
Check it out.
I like the gold one. I mean,
they have the gold one, they have the silver one, and then they have the black one like I have.
I like to get the gold one to match my clippers. So.
And I think even like a model maybe you bought 2 years ago, I think the models, even if it's the same clipper, I think they're still, you know, making them run better. Or like a senior, the 90th anniversary, you could hear the motor. It runs a little bit smoother than like the regular senior that you bought 2 years ago. You know, the 90th anniversary one that came out. It was all chrome and stuff. So yeah, guys. Usually Monday, Berto's a little tired, so I'm trying to wake his punk ass up right now.
Man, it was busy at the shop, man. I know they're stressing over there right now.
His thong's too tight. Grab the shears, cut them off.
Hurry.
Just cut them off and go commando in your commando pants.
Yeah.
Then we get to see his wanker. Too much hair. Trying to wake you up, huh?
I'm awake.
No, I know. So yeah, guys, all you guys that listen and all that have helped us grow, know that the show has been growing and it's not easy for us. So we're trying to. It's always good to have your guys' feedback. And today, if you guys want to talk about, maybe the question could be, is what's your favorite clipper? I mean, we're not always totally right. There's so many technologies out there that what's comfortable for that fits in your day-to-day work, right? Because we just told you it kind of fits in ours. And I know I went to another shop. I went to shout out to Santino, Dave's Barbershop in Westminster. And then the feel of different shops, you know, and what goes in there, I think has to do with the tools and because we're kind of like a studio with hair color and barbershop, right? So I think the tools you use kind of reflect what kind of shop it is. Because I know we do a lot of beer lineups. The Joe Buddens.
Dude,
we got
dude, they've been coming in.
And then I don't think I see a slowdown in the comb over for the kids, right?
Nah.
See, and if you guys are girls, guys, if you guys use it, kids with those parts, that Slimline Pro is on point. You just push it, done, it's over with, line it up.
Natural.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like I did some parts and it helped me out. And maybe, you know, maybe I'll come back to this in a month and see how they're working and see if they're still working efficient. You know, there's probably going to be flaws, you know what I mean? So maybe in a month or two, guys, I'll tell you how they're working because I just bought them. So, oh, yeah, that's a good thing to add to this. I think me and you have both used them, is the 5-star or the balders. I know a lot of barbers went from, like, doing straight razors to the balders now, right? And it kind of mimics the Noralcos. And I remember we used to call them silk fade.
Silk fade, yeah.
Can I get that silk fade with that Noralco? The little shit that had like sprayed that silk shit on them.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's that word. I try not to use it every fucking week, and there I go. But so if you guys don't, I just bought this one too. Is the Andis Balder, and it competes with the 5-star
Yeah,
wall.
super close shavers.
So yeah, they're close shavers. If you're doing bald, even beards on top, or it just helps you get real bald. What I want to know, because I really like the Andis one. I feel like it's efficient right out of the box. It runs instead of so high. It seems like the wall really turns on fast. Like the RPMs are high.
Yeah.
So it almost
like
runs it out.
vibrates a ton,
Yeah,
too.
yeah. So I
Yeah,
feel like,
for
and then you use the ball. What would you say, like from the Balder 5-star, which is a great clipper or a great baller,
Oh yeah, it's good
versus the Andis?
I got the Andes like when it dropped. You know, I just wanted to try something new. I feel sometimes it does struggle with the thick hair.
The thick hair.
Yeah, but I mean,
Does it depending on what blades on the inside? I mean, have you?
I change them out whenever I change out the foil, and I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and versus that, I feel like sometimes the foil lasts longer, bro.
Yeah,
I've been looking at that because even in the 5-star, I feel like the foil on top runs
like too thin or something.
Yeah, it runs or it hits or I don't know, but the blade it lasts longer than the blade. So I feel like maybe you guys are working out there and it's kind of struggling. Change the blade on the inside before you do the foil, right?
Yeah, I saw that they have a couple of like handheld ones that have like a handle from Andes.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. So the Styliner or the Super Liner from the Step Up from the Styliner 2. I've personally been using that for about 5 years, and I actually put Our Lady Barber Nana on it, and she loves it. And that one comes with an attachment.
Yeah, they have detachable heads.
And it has, detachable head. That one is a really good trimmer, and you could use every little blade for something different, pop them on like the 76er, and that's a unique clipper. But that one has an actual balder that actually comes with it. And I don't know, that one was kind of cheaply made, but that one's like if you're not doing a lot of bald, if a girl wants to get that trimmer, slap that blade on there, boom, it's easy like to get through that haircut.
It just felt like little tapers,
or something, yeah, because then you can flip it over. It's a handle one, so you could kind of instead of like using the
you have a little bit more grip.
Yeah, or like flip around the ear or whatever, what have you. So I'm kind of glad I brought this up because technology in the barbershop. I mean, we've talked about hip hop artists to technology to like a lot of things that barbershops talk about, but behind the scenes, what we're using to get your hair the way it should, it's something else. And I think this whole saying is you're only sharp as your tools are and how you're. Don't you believe that though?
Yeah, that's for sure.
And the technology is helping that though, don't you say?
Yeah, like I said, batteries are getting, like I said, everything's becoming cordless. I mean, the batteries are lasting longer. Like I don't remember even plugging my magic clip in, and I don't remember, using it going dead or, struggling through cuts. So.
And there was a question on if you guys follow the Titus. He's an older barber from I think California. I actually like the way he promotes barbering and respects barbering. But he had a question on there, and he put I think Dom has the Oster one, like which one was the best cordless clipper, like just versus what you use. It was just a question just to kind of get people talking.
The high octane cordless.
Yeah. So they had 4 of them, and the magic clip was actually I went reading it, and a lot of the barbers were jocking that magic clip. So that's something I probably need to invest in. And if you guys don't know, it's made by Wall. It's I think it's an Ally battery too.
Yeah, it is a lithium-ion battery.
And it runs smooth. It's actually real light too. I mean, these clipper technologies. I mean, if you guys are doing shitty haircuts with a nice ass pair of clippers, I don't know what the hell you do. Go back to some shears or some shit. Even shears, the shears I bought at Floyd's, I forgot what's his name. They're some Japanese still. Man, those things are real nice. Those black ones that have the cherry, the cherry vines on them. But I don't know too much about shears. Do you know anything about shears?
I just use a simple pair.
Hey, that's a good thing we might want to come up on the show, huh?
Yeah.
Like bring a girl or barber in here, like someone that knows a lot about shears.
Shears, and where should we go?
Yeah, because
I saw something that had like a curved edge.
Yeah. And then Dom uses the one that I know a lot of people use the swivel thumb that actually helps your hand not get cramped if you're using a lot of shears or a lot of shear over comb. So, I mean, technology's out there, man.
That's crazy. I'd have to check that out.
Well, I think my scissor game came up in Floyd's when I went downtown. Just because a lot of the guys are like looking at me like, "Can you cut my hair?" And I'd have to cut their hair in front of the mirror, which I was not used to. And then they want me to do the whole thing with scissors, which is easy. But I mean, I had to make sure that shit was straight instead of just doing, 3 a week, 3
Going
every
through
2
with your
days.
comb, trying to check it.
Yeah, I got really good actually, watching them. And if you have the will, guys, you watch somebody like if you watch Berto on one of his main things or like one of his specialties, and you're shadowing him, you have the will. You could do it. I feel like, don't you think?
Oh yeah.
Get in it, start hitting it, and killing it. I think anything's possible. The technology and stuff. So no half-stepping barber should be throwing off that shit. Hey, and then shouts out. What's up, Frank? What's up, TJ?
What up, Los?
We got Francisco.
Jessica's an avid listener.
I know you guys share it too for me.
Yeah.
Share it. It's always good. It's helping me out, helping us out. Help Berto.
Hell yeah, it is. What up, Dre?
And then moving down the line too. I want to know. What do I want to know about the clipper thing? Is that if you guys I know some of them are expensive, but I was gonna tell you they pay themselves off in a week, right?
Oh, easy. Easy.
So I know sometimes you're like, oh, I'll just use mine, fix them up, or have a clipper called Josh from Scissor Hands, or the guy that does. But unless that clipper's paid off or like paid you good, and it's one of your main things, maybe go buy a new one. Maybe some of the blades are not even worth buying unless you buy the clipper because it might not.
And it might have enough power to even shift them back and forth.
Yeah, or like wouldn't you say gel? Because after you have a clipper and it gels with the one blade for a while, putting one on there, it might change the way that thing cuts, right?
I feel the same way, yeah.
Like the clip, and maybe it's in the head. Maybe it's just because I'm passionate about fucking clippers.
I always think of stuff like that too. Like, what if it doesn't have enough juice?
Or if it's gonna fit? Because sometimes I've changed the blade. I'm like, man, this thing will never be the same. And I had a pair of white regular Andes, the cream color one with the T.
Oh yeah.
Or I had a regular blade and I put it to a T. And then I worked on it, but it was never the same, dude. No, I never hit the same. So.
It is hard adjusting them too. If anybody knows how to really adjust the blades, they're a good asset to have in the shop, man.
I'm pretty good. No one knows that, but I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, dude. So I mean, I can get some of them sometimes. Some just like I said, the style line or twos that take forever.
Well, I used to hang out with this guy named Sharpie. He kind of showed me, and I felt like before the zero gap tool, we had to eye it, keep going. You have to eye it, and that's zero gap. Zero gap is just getting the cutting blade as close as you get to the stationary blade.
Stationary blade, yep.
And if you guys don't know, it's just making it tighter, making your clipper more efficient.
Yeah, it does. Like I said, it gets those lines really, really super crispy.
Expose the line and crispy.
Keep it thick. Keep it thick, Joseph.
I know, right? Fucking Joe.
No more cheating, Joseph. Damn it.
If you guys don't know, Joe, he comes in and gets laced up by Alberto here. And then he always gets me in trouble. We start talking shit. He's like, gee, tell him. And I tell Alberto, keep it thick and keep it wide.
That's not a total Lauren.
It's funny. And then Joe gets me in trouble. And then Alberto's like, shut the fuck up. Because, I can't say nothing with everybody. I'm like, Mr. Know-It-All, shut the fuck up. Who's laughing? Oh, Coming to America.
I was like, I have no idea.
Shouts out to the Scissor Hand Design Studio putting that mixtape together, right?
Yeah, it was fun.
And
got a big basketball game tonight too.
Do you?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You do or
North Carolina and Gonzaga.
Oh yeah.
National championship. Go Zags. Boo, North Carolina.
You guys got a March Madness schedule or a bracket. If you guys got Gonzaga, you win the winnings, right?
Oh yeah. Whoever has Gonzaga, yeah.
And what else was I gonna say? And then shouts out to go ahead, Berto, go down the line. We got Pablo Seville.
Yeah.
Cyprus. I don't know where Cyprus is at. United States.
Humboldt.
We got some shit we can't even pronounce.
Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Sao Paulo? Sao Paulo, I've heard is nice. Come here, Gia. Come on the radio. Say hi to everybody on
Spain, Hungary. What up, everyone? We're wide.
All right. If you guys don't know, I have two beautiful daughters, and I call her G2. She's my little G. She wanted to roll with me today to the show.
The G2?
Yeah, it's a G2. And just say hi, Gigi.
Hi.
Hi. Say hi to everybody out there. She wanted to come check it out and see the technology. She's daddy's girl, so I just wanted to say hi to everybody.
How old is she?
How old are you, Gigi?
7.
She's 7 years old. Jeez, how'd you get so old and pretty so damn fast? Thanks for coming, Gigi.
Man, I want to go home to my boys.
I know, right? No, it's that spring break, guys. So, like today, I didn't want to get up. So,
And no one wanted to get up at the house today.
You know, me and Berto,
The boys toughed it out though. They got up and dropping them off at school was rough today.
oh, they started today? So my daughter starts tomorrow. They had one more day. I think they did that because they know how hard it is. So they gave them so Tuesday to
We were
prepare.
trying to get them back into routine, but man, we went and saw some movies and went to a concert Saturday night.
Oh, yeah.
That was dope, man.
Oh, how was that
That was
concert?
dope. Well, so I went to go see NF, Christian rapper.
What's his full name? What does NF stand for?
Nathan Fierenstein.
And he's actually pretty popular Christian rapper,
Yeah,
right?
he's dope. If you haven't listened to him, man, he's very deep. Man, he's dope.
And that's actually cool. I like that because your son's in the hip hop, right?
Oh, bit.
So I mean, to have some such influence with God, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
instead of like taking him to a Lil Wayne and having to, you know, put.
I know, right? Oh, don't listen. Oh,
No, yeah,
plug
certain
your
things,
ears, plug
yeah.
your
So I
ears.
mean, that's pretty
Nah,
exciting.
it was dope, man. He had fun watching him. Spit some of the songs. It was tight, man. It was cool seeing him and his smile, man. It was cool. And then they had a opening band called Kid the Band, KYD the band, and man, they tore
They
it up.
kicked it up.
Yeah, dude. And then he got to meet them after the show. So yeah, dude, he was all smiles. He's like, what's the next one?
That's
He's
dope.
ready to
And
go another one. It was his first concert. He's only 10, so it was just something that me and my wife could do for him. So.
hell yeah.
It
And
was
then
fun.
being
We had a
10,
bunch of us go with us actually too. So.
being 10 years old, you don't want to flood him with all that negative weird shit. So
Oh
I mean,
man, he has. I mean, his musical. What he listens to, it's a little bit of everything, man. But
hip hop's coming a long way, man. Like
yeah, he
Christian
knows a
rap.
lot, man. Like I said, he's my little sports almanac too. So I mean, me and him, dude, we could talk all day.
Shouts out to
Sports,
little
man.
Manny.
Little Manny Fresh. JoJo, he's a little more whatever. He just goes with the flow.
Go with the flow.
He wants to be on the court all the time around the football field. So can't be mad at him.
Our little sidekick barber.
Yeah. I asked him who was going to be a barber, and Manuel was like, I'll try. And he was like, well, you guys are barbers. Why do I have to be one? Like, you guys can just cut my hair. Like,
This one wants to be a dancer or something. And then, I don't know, Monet's going to be
you
into
gotta
some type
support,
of
man.
artist.
Support your kids. Support your kids out there, man.
Or when I do another shop or in the future do some type of schooling, I'll have Monet's nails. 'Cause she has her own kid nails, bro. She's really good at it. And like, you'd be surprised in some of the shit she comes up with. Like, they'll do that. All 4 nails and the ring finger has like something designed different. She even did some last year for July 4th. They were like American flags, and all of them were stars, and just the ring finger was stripes.
That's tight.
So if I do a shop, you're gonna have Monet's nails.
Nails.
Come down and get your pedicure.
Come down to Nana's G spot.
Ooh, that's a plug, shot plug. Nana, if you're watching, no, those are the future. Looking forward to that. Yeah.
We are too.
So I wanted this show to. Oh, whatever.
I'm just joking.
It's all good. You guys can't get me out till I move out, motherfucker.
Whatever.
Oh, I cussed. My bad. Oops. Gigi knows that already. No, hey, so this show was a recap. It's a recap for the spring, talking about our last shows, technology, and then moving into we said the Rockies, and their opening day is today, but Friday is the opening day in Denver.
Yeah, Friday's opening day for the Rockies.
So
baseball, Major League Baseball.
And then something at my shop I used to do, and everybody knew it. I would put a sign, and everybody knew opening day I closed. We'd open maybe a little bit. I let the barbers cut; they weren't going, but it was something like a holiday. And I feel like it's grown so big, and I don't want everyone to look at it as just a drunk fest. It's like a start of the summer.
It
The
is.
start of like Colorado's way of like saying hooray, And now it's gone to the point where it's
snow tonight or tomorrow.
I know, but you know what? Every opening day, it's nice.
It is.
Every time I've gone, this will be like since me and the Medina. Shout out to the Medinas. They used to take me. They have a coffee shop right beside it. But I was gonna also bring this up. Is that it sometimes can affect the barbershop now that it's gotten so popular. And if all the barbers want to go and the owner doesn't and he wants to leave it open, it's kind of hard to keep the barbers in there keeping it efficient. So that's when you get to the point where like, okay, who's calling off, and you know what I mean? And if the barbershop's going to be efficient for that Friday, and Friday's a big day.
I'll be in the shop Friday. I'll be watching the game on our big screen. So come in, get your Rocky logos. We got colored hair. We got the girls doing purple hair. I mean, I don't know if y'all seen G's hair.
I got the purple slide.
G's got the purple.
For that opening day.
Yeah, I got that opening day slash.
You know what, too? I've had more compliments and people liking the purple than the red, fool.
Maybe I should do purple my beard.
Yeah, do it. Shouts out to Marty for being so good.
Marty, Chris, somebody hook up my beard.
Yeah, that's cool. yeah, so that's what I was talking about too. Is that the recap of the technology, telling you that spring's on its way, summer, and then just saying that be careful with your boss if you guys are gonna be taking it off for the barbershop. Tell your clients.
Let everybody know.
Yeah, tell your clients, let everybody know. Tell the boss a month in advance because it is a big day.
Last minute, Thursday.
And be like, hey, I'm gonna
Friday
go, and then it's hard to fill that chair. And I feel like some people want their fresh haircut in the morning. So maybe if you want to, some of your friends are going with, hook them up in the morning, then go. And if you're planning not to get too drunk, go midday to 3 and then stay till 7 because sometimes you overdo it. It's a bad thing. But go Rockies Friday if you guys gonna be out. Be safe.
Be safe. Hit that Uber.
Hit the Uber.
Hit your best friend up. Somebody.
Yeah. Don't be drinking and driving. Just be safe.
So
And let, barbers, just let your clients know, okay? Because opening day started it's like a holiday here pretty soon.
Yeah, it will be. I know downtown's already painted purple, man. It's gonna be dope.
Hey, and if you guys want to ever call in, here's the number again: 720-386-0513. And that's
60513.
And this show is mainly to recap. So we're gonna be having another question next week, and we're slacking on our Instagram. Barbershop Talk show, and I think that would be a good interaction with people too, right?
Yeah, we'll get that going.
Me and Berto the barber will be able to like talk to you guys hand on hand, and that's something we just need to do next. But
yeah,
you guys can call in now, and we always like to talk about barbering whenever we're talking about something or something that has to do with even in the shop. So the recap was this technology, how it affects us, and always spreading love in the barber industry. And check out those clippers. I mean, do your research, right,
Yeah,
Berto?
if you have anything else out there that you want to, that
Check
you're
out.
using, let us know. I'm always down to, try new clippers or trade or,
Yeah.
something. You guys want to try something?
And read the reviews before you fucking you're gonna buy a snowboard. You read the reviews of Burton. Read the reviews of a clipper. Don't say don't take it hindsight because that one was good.
YouTube. I think YouTube's helping this day and age of barbering big time because you can just upload a little. You tap it in and it's like Andy's Pro Ally. Unboxing. First use. And believe me, I hit those all up and I'm trying to see if you can adjust them. That's my biggest thing is trying to zero gap. But everyone wants those crispy lines. So
yeah, and I always talk about since it's so universal the barber industry, I was trying to talk about a clipper or something that men and women could use, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not just a masculine clipper that, I'm going to do the beard. I mean, some of these clippers are so good you could use them for anything, or cleaning up the nice burns if you're, you have those soft female burns that girls like. They go forward, I mean.
Yeah, but like I said, they don't bite, you don't want them to, grab that skin and leave them all red.
Jeez, yeah, if you zero gap them and you have that cutting blade over the stationary blade, it's done deal. You got scab line up, and we got a segment on that this show before.
We got a lot of pissed off people.
Yeah, so yeah, and what else, guys? This show was kind of hard today just because it's been such a long week, and we just that's why I said I wanted to recap and just talk about our fans and everybody that's listening in.
Barbershops are getting busy, so try not to do those same day appointments.
Oh yeah, yeah. Don't get mad at us if we give you a reservation. This is something that's a good point.
Yeah.
If it's the same day, it's probably packed in the shop. So if you're like, hey, can I get in 20 minutes? But we're like, no, but I could get you at 5, and it's 2 hours from then. That's our reservation.
Yeah, that's a reservation.
So that means that we're gonna fit you in, give or take 1 or 2, depending on how packed it is.
That means your name's.
But you can't walk in and be like, I got an appointment, and get pissed at us because there's a guy that's been sitting in there the 2 hours that you waited at home to call.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Trying to make every time for everybody.
And the best thing, if you're trying to get in that day and you called for a reservation, just show the fuck up, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because at least you're there and you're like, oh, this guy's up. This guy counts. So, hey, I'll get you right now before my next one. Or, you know what I mean? It might work for your favor. Especially if you waited and prolonged to the same day you have a wedding or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Good point, Berto.
Yeah.
Because then it makes us look bad or not. It starts a fight between our clients. We lose clients like that. Because they perceive they had an appointment. But at least 24 hours in advance, right?
At least 24 hours. And then, man, I mean, you're trying to get in early, Friday, Saturday morning. Just know that some of those spots do book up. By Monday, Tuesday, I know my Friday and Saturday is already getting full. So.
Or the people that have been coming to you forever already know.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, his dude's going to be, so I'm going to set it now.
Yeah, so, appreciate to everyone that, hit you up on Monday morning, trying to get in on Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, appreciate
everybody has to go. We appreciate all you.
All right, cool. So wrap up the show, guys. Technology is always on the come up. Keep on your clippers, get the reviews, and check out the Rockies this Friday if you guys are going to be out, like I said. I'm going to be out there with a few friends just hanging out, being happy and starting
Yeah,
the.
much love, man. That's gonna be dope.
And always appreciate you guys listening. And always look out for our questionnaire and looking out for our. Once we drop our page, our official page, we'll be posting it and share that for us. And always share our show, guys. And thank you for listening, like always. It's been another fun Monday.
Yeah,
And
give the NF album a listen. It's called Therapy Session. His first album was called Mansion. Man, I'll get into it, man. There's a lot of stuff.
and from now on, I think I'm gonna show up early and sneak a capsule of edible marijuana to loosen this guys. Because I want to hear some jokes or being Dom. I don't know something. No.
Yeah,
You're the jokes, or you're
super busy.
the thesaurus and the jokester. What the
You got everything right today,
What
man.
the fuck? Oh, I know, right?
You got some coffee.
I've been writing. You know, I've been writing.
I've been writing.
I've been reading and writing, player. I'm all in love, bro.
Whatever.
Look, I got the new G Shock. No, check us out, guys. Much love. Happy Monday. Shout out to Bertha for always rhyming in reason with G-Ski. Check out the upcoming shows. I want to get more guests in here, so look for that. And if you guys know anybody that wants to be on the show, let them know. Call me. Come down.
Yes.
Enjoy your week.
Sounds
and
good.
Love y'all.
Love
Pray.
God, love people, love to serve. Shout out to 180.
There you
love,
go.
guys.
Peace out.
Peace. Much love.
Wow. Yo.